This is the Juggasit podcast.
Cartridges that still had save games on them.
Oh my god.
So when I bought it, another person's save game was on it, so I kept hopping between the save games.
Oh, that's
so
hysterical.
I didn't even actually beat the game. I just kept running around, and if I couldn't get past a level, I just went to that other person's save game.
You want to know how I allegedly beat that game?
How did you do it?
And I say allegedly because I was 9 and lazy. So I really, again, it was the same relationship with video games. I just did it to fuck around. But I also, I was mostly doing it for the slides and to throw that annoying penguin off the cliff and chase that rabbit in that one level and go fuck around with that sea monster.
Right.
Dora or Dory or whatever the fuck her name was.
Yeah, I know that sea monster.
She's fucking dope. I loved her. I just
underneath Peach Castle.
Yeah,
Peach Castle.
Yeah, where you can go open the moat and shit. That was fucking cool.
Yeah.
But I mostly just did it for fun. I was 9, not very skilled. I got my brother to beat all the star levels for me. I would just manipulate my brother into doing it.
Like most 9-year-old girls.
Listen,
video games.
I have gotten pretty far in life getting men to do things for me. That's all I'm saying.
Wow. Well, that being said, yeah. That's how I started my journey in video games.
Getting men to do things for you?
No. I didn't. I mean, if you count my dad buying them for me, I guess. But yeah, that's how it started. And, I would progress. I think I've gotten almost every single video game system from every generation from that point. Actually, before I had my N64, my sisters, specifically my sister Stephanie, who introduced me to video games in the first place, because she's a big gamer.
Stephanie.
Yeah, she actually has a podcast too. She has 2, Wrestling in Color and
the Black Bitch Chronicles.
Black Bitch Chronicles, yeah.
Check them out. They're great.
Yeah, they're
both
very
on
good.
SoundCloud, right?
They're on SoundCloud and YouTube.
Yeah. So that's the Black Bitch Chronicles
and Wrestling in Color. Yeah, but she was the one who introduced me to video games, and she had a Super Nintendo when I was 3 years old. And what they would do is they would plug in one controller into a slot that wasn't being used during the game, and then she would play on another controller, and then it would make me think that I was playing and I was beating it.
That is the fucking cutest thing ever.
Yeah.
Someone might think that's a little bit mean, but it's also kind of sweet. She's trying to show you how it works, and she knew if you played, it would fuck up, so she was trying to teach you how to do it.
No, she wasn't trying to teach me nothing. She just wanted to play, but she didn't want me to annoy her because I would always be pestering her to play, so she just made me feel like I was playing. It's a really neat trick to put on a toddler.
It's like that trick. It's like that trick where you take a juice box or a soda and you tape the medicine cup to the back of it and put the straw into the medicine cup.
I guess.
You get what I'm saying? You're not really.
Yeah, they both seem cruel, just like that.
But the thing is, but it's not to be cruel. The medicine thing is just an easy way to get your kid not to have a tantrum given him medicine.
Right.
You know? I mean, sometimes you gotta. Unfortunately, I hate it. But sometimes you gotta lie to a kid to shut him up. Sometimes a small white lie like that. So it started with Super Nintendo having somebody, let me pretend I was playing to. Nowadays, I think the game I'm playing right now is Darksiders 3. I got it very late because these days I don't like buying video games for $60. I just think it's just not fiscally responsible for me. And they always end up going on sale. We always I have you check almost daily to see what is on sale and what isn't on sale.
Yeah, I'll usually check a game because, like I said, it's not fiscally responsible for me for how I manage finances. I don't like buying video games immediately because back in those days, if you bought a video game, it was the game, it was completed, that was it.
You got everything with it.
You would maybe you get an expansion pack 5 or 6 years later, but that was about it.
Didn't need anything
and
else.
That was rare. Nowadays, you're lucky to get a full video game in one hit. You'll get DLC that might have the rest of the game inside of it.
That's one reason I kind of lost interest in video games though too, because I don't really like how they're being produced and managed now. It's kind of fucking annoying. I really don't like where the industry of video games has gone in a lot of ways. There's other things about it that are really good because video games have contributed to other industries outside of it. Well, how they're giving job to actors. For example, how Peter O'Brien did that one video game. What was that? You know the game.
Peter O'Brien is
Rand Otto's husband.
Oh yeah, he did a Call of Duty game.
That's what I mean. It's giving actors work. There's a lot of really good jobs and things that come out of it. But the issue is, I don't really like the overall how, as a consumer, I'm not pleased with how it's being managed. Yeah,
there's predatory practices happening in the video game world
people
that are really there's a whole thing with microtransactions and this the internet. Everybody's heard of the infamous. You can find the Juggasit podcast on YouTube and Spotify every Monday and Friday.
And don't forget to share, subscribe, and follow at Juggasit Podcast on all social media.